Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel The United Road. Another day, another day full of stories, full of different sagas, full of new reports from all over the world. So, but yeah, nothing can be said as positive or nothing can be called as groundbreaking. So, at this point of time, it's not going in the right direction. In simple words, so we will be talking about that. Anil bhai, welcome to the stream. Good evening, Daniel bhai. So, as I said, at this point of time, you know, nothing is going right for United. Simple. We have talked about this before. We will keep on talking about this. But let's see whether we can make a change. Let's see whether we can go with, go anywhere with this. So I have shared the link. So whoever can join, do join. Welcome, bhai. Welcome to the stream. Himit bhai, welcome to the stream. So we'll be starting with first of all the Arnautovic news. Arnautovic news, you guys all know. Now we are not in for Arnautovic, which is like a huge relief. For me, it's like a huge relief. Simple as that. We will be talking about Savage. We will be talking about Morata being also offered to United. We will also be talking about Kaladic. So we have a lot of things to talk about today. All links, all rumors at this point of time, but let's see. Nishal bhai, welcome to the stream. Savage deal. I don't think it's gonna happen, Anil bhai. I don't think it's gonna happen at this point of time. But a desperate United, you never know with desperate United. But in my opinion, at this point of time, I don't see this deal happening. Yes, we are not buying Arnautovic, guys. We are out of the race for Arnautovic. Bologna was like, we are not even thinking of selling him. So there was no point wasting time, and we have made the right move. So Rabiot and frenkiedejong still are two different deals, guys. They are not the similar deals. They are totally different deals at this point of time. So let's see how that goes. But at this point of time, whatever I have heard from every outlet at this point of time is frenkiedejong deal is totally different from Rabiot's deal. So thoughts on Nkunku? Nkunku, I think, will be available next summer for around 60-65 million. So this summer, what are we going to do? That's to be seen. So let's see. We are all Monaco tonight. I think Monaco or PA playing against PSV. So let's see how that goes. We are linked with Gapco. I don't know why for 40 million, but let's see. Both are not going to happen. Daniel, both are not going to happen, and both doesn't make any sense either. Both doesn't make any sense either. So at this point of time, at this point of time, it's just not looking good. Simple as that. At this point of time, it's not even a laughable situation. It's basically a situation where we are in a deep total shit. So इसकी बात तो मैंने सुनना ही बंद कर दिया संजय भाई. I don't give a shit to what Romero says. If he goes over there, if Chelsea are willing to pay 17 million, congratulations to Chelsea. Without a doubt, great signing. If he is going over there, going to be a great signing. So, but yeah, obviously I will hope that he flops over there. I don't want Frankie. No one wants that. No one wants that. But the way Romero is acting in this transfer window, we can see that he's just a mouthpiece for Barcelona at this point of time. So trusting someone like Romero at this point of time can be foolish. Can be absolutely foolish. So let's see. मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ Daniel भाई. He makes no sense these days. He makes no sense these days. So I'm not gonna talk, and I'm not gonna waste my time talking about someone like Romero at this point of time. So how things go, we will see. And as I said, when Chelsea gets into any deal, Chelsea becomes the favorites. But you know, hopefully at this point of time, I just wanna say that he should stay with Barcelona and make their life living hell. That's what I want at this point of time. In case of Frankie De Jong, we cannot trust anyone. Well said. Very well said. So let's see how things go. I usually think I'm getting positive towards Ten Hag because who told you we are going for all these signings? Who told you we are going for all these signings? I still want to know that all of a sudden who told you that we are going for the likes of, you know, Gakpo and Paradise and Milinkovic Savic. Just tell me one guy, reliable guy, not someone like, you know, a outlet from Spanish media, not someone like that. Kaladic or Gakpo. I don't think either of them is going to come. Kaladic, we might get him, but Gakpo for 40 million sense ही नहीं बनता. If you are going to play someone like Gakpo, give the likes of Ahmad, the likes of Garnacho the chance. Bruno should say. But Frenkiedejong has already said no to Chelsea, so let's see. Any idea of Rabiot? No. Himit bhai, at this point of time, no idea. SMS over Rabiot. देखते हैं निश्चल भाई, at this point of time, let's see. Who takes Lakhas seriously, Nischal bhai? Who takes Lakhas seriously? No? At this point of time, just tell me who takes Lakhas seriously. गप्को तो भाई लिंक करे जा रहे हैं, बट लिंक होना अलग की चीज है भाई. लिंक होना एंड गोइंग आफ्टर देम इज अ टोटली डिफरेंट थिंग. लिंक होना एंड गोइंग आफ्टर a certain place, totally different thing. Malin, welcome to the stream first of all. No, but Tammy Abraham is going to cost 70 million. We are not going to pay 70 million for Tammy Abraham. Abubakar, welcome to the stream. Abubakar, at this point of time, I don't think we are, trying anything extra. Barcelona knows what we are offering him. Frenkiedejong knows that Chelsea and United are linked with him. But he is adamant at this point of time. He is adamant that, there is absolutely no way he is going to leave Barcelona. He wants to see off his contract with Barcelona. He wants to see off his contract with Barcelona. So that's how it is at this point of time. There's nothing going on. It's absolutely static at this point of time. Exactly, Sanjay. Why am I बोल रहा हूँ around 70 million? So makes no sense for Tammy Abraham because he is absolute shit. Ajay bhai, that's why. अगर डिपे के लिए जाना है, then why not for Sasha Kladic? Why not trust McNeil? Give him a chance. जब चांस ही नहीं दोगे तो पता कैसे लगेगा कि if a player is good or not? That's how we do always. That's how we do. There is a reason we are a mess. There is a certain reason at this point of time for our entire mess. Osimhen dream signing Sanjay bhai, then God bless us. That guy can barely play all the games throughout the season. And he has done nothing exceptional so far. And he, Napoli has a price tag of 100 million over him. So there is a reason Gakpo is playing in Eredivisie. There is a reason Gakpo is playing in Eredivisie. In Eredivisie, even someone like Memphis Depay, he was considered as a world beater. A world beater. Much better than Rashford. Everyone was much better than Rashford last season. That goes without saying. That goes without saying. If we have to pay someone, for Gakpo 40 million, I would rather give the likes of Garnacho a chance to play. Without injury, he is brutal. So फिर तो संजय भाई ये भी बोल सकते हैं ना, without injury, Jones has a great career. Injury plays a part, na. Injury plays such a vital part. What are you doing? What are you going to get with a player who is out injured for like 10 games or 12 games in a season as your lead striker? So that's the problem with Martial as well. That's the problem with Martial as well. So I am not in favor of anyone. ये 33 साल 34 साल वाले मेरे को नहीं चाहिए भाई. If you really want to have a rebuild, then just try rebuild in a proper way. Just try the rebuild in a proper way. Simple as that. If you really want to go for the rebuild, try it in a proper way. ये भाई 34 साल 35 साल वाले से short term में नहीं होने वाला. If you talk about cultural change, if you talk about, bringing the right players, you have to do it. You have to do it. You just cannot keep on talking about cultural change and not showing it. Thoughts on empty Old Trafford? I don't think it's gonna be empty. I don't think it's gonna be empty. They have never done that. I would be very, very surprised if Old Trafford is empty for even, even half empty, let alone full empty, even half empty. He never did that. He never focused enough. Rashford is not going anywhere, and he is not going on a loan. He will be sold next season if he is having a similar season like the last season. Peter, that's what I feel. This is his last chance. I think this is his last season with United. If he is not improving, he's done. Simple as that. If he's not improving, he's done from the club, and no one can justify it. One season, everyone can understand that he had a bad season. That's totally fine. One season without, with injuries and a lot of mental pressure. Apart from that, nothing. I says, will you start Rashford, Bruno, Shaw, Tommy? Who is Tommy? McTominay definitely is not starting for me. As I said, I have made 3 changes, guys. For the next game, I have made 3 changes. Malacia for Shaw, McFred goes out, Ronaldo and Donny gets in. These are my 3 changes. Ten Hag spoke about. I really hope that with the signings that we are making from Dubai, I really hope that this club is not going to qualify for top 4, or even for Europe or Conference League. Simple as that. Simple as that. That's what I really want at this point of time. That's what I really want at this point of time. I am not even thinking about anything else. All I'm thinking at this point of time is we are not making the signings. We have 3 weeks. Let's see what we do. But Bruno and it's Brentford, so Bruno and Donny both can start. Injured Rashford ran havoc, so Sahil says we should start all Hungry Academy players to make a point. Exactly, we are losing anyway. Sahil, I am not in favor of playing all of them because that can put a dent on their confidence. मतलब एक बारी में सबको खिला दिया and we lose like drastically. So I never said Anthony is excellent. I never said Anthony is excellent, Sabzala. The reason I said Anthony is good is because the manager wants him. He knows what he's going to get from him, and he was injured for the last 2.5, 3 months. So I am not saying that he is a world beater. He is not. He is not worth more than 50, and 50 because United are in the race. 50 because United are in the race. Otherwise, for players like Anthony, Gapko, these are like 25, 30 million players. Imagine Anthony scoring like 8 goals or 4 assists in Premier League and then waiting to get a big club. That's never gonna happen. That's never gonna happen. We can attract good players, but we will have to showcase them that we care. That we have a project and we want to move ahead. We are not going to get the signings, by getting ourselves linked with Rabiot and by pursuing someone like Arnautovic. We are not going anywhere with that. Simple. See, Anthony, how much he can do, what he can, as I said, the manager rates him highly, and that's totally fine. But as I said, 8 goals, 4 assists for me is not going to be, more than 40 million, let alone 60 or 80 million or 100 million. So that's it. Bro, we are, as I said, Kaushik bhai, we are just, why are we even going for Rabiot? Why are we, basically we are replacing someone like Pogba, with a worse version of him, with someone like Rabiot, someone like Rabiot. So why are we doing it? Absolutely no idea. Absolutely no idea. Thoughts on Rabiot? Just by I have said that absolutely bang average player. Why are we going for him? No idea. SMS can work, but then we get linked with SMS every time. So if we lose at Brentford, we face Liverpool a week after. See, it's fine. We are not going to be sold by Glazers till the time we are absolutely, you know, imagine the sponsor, they have already said they are not going to bring, they are not going to renew. Imagine next time we are not even getting a sponsor. Imagine if we are not even getting a sponsor. That's where it's gonna hurt them. That's where it's gonna hurt them. Apart from that, they are not even bothered. No, it won't work. It won't work. Eriksen doesn't have the pace to play as a winger. But if you really think we are going for those two, you have, best of luck. Congratulations. They have fooled you again. भाई क्योंकि टिलीमेंस 26 मिलियन का पड़ेगा और टिलीमेंस भाई उसका लेवल भी वैसा ही है. वी हैव सीन दैट ही कैन नॉट डू एनीथिंग डिफेंसिवली. ठीक है. रैबियो थोड़ा बहुत भाई पीछे भाग भी जाता है. रैबियो फॉर because he was even plays as a left wing back at UA. So वो थोड़ी देर भाग भी जाएगा पीछे, but don't expect that from Tielemans, or that we cannot afford in our midfield. Nishal bhai, I don't think so. I don't think so. Akhil bhai, welcome to the stream. I think SMS. See, SMS is a backup option definitely, and Rabiot is seen for McTominay, which is absolutely, both the scenarios are looking absolutely mad. At this point of time, both scenarios are looking absolutely mad. So we can just hope. We can just hope. Apart from that, we can't do anything else. We can't do anything else. It's about not just about you cannot judge on. See, and that's he's doing in Eredivisie. That's what I'm saying. He's not worth the amount that Ajax is asking for. I'm not saying he's a bad player. I'm just saying he's not worth the amount that Ajax is worth. Way too many players for Netherlands might cost us big time. कहाँ लिया भाई? We are getting linked. We are not buying them. If only we were that much capable. Why do we need Tielemans? I have absolutely no idea why people rate Tielemans so highly. If you are looking for a midfielder, who can defend a bit, and then you are suggesting someone like Tielemans, I have absolutely no idea why. भाई कौन सा अपग्रेड है मुझे कुछ नहीं समझ में आ रहा. कौन सा अपग्रेड है मुझे कुछ नहीं समझ में आ रहा. मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ, ओटी इज नॉट गोइंग टू बी एम्प्टी. Neves is going to cost us 70 million. As I said, Akhil bhai, we are not trying to overpay. ये हम दिखाना चाह रहे हैं. End of the day हम क्या करते हैं भगवान जाने. Akhil bhai, we will try it, but we have just started the season. So Martinez को अभी we are looking at as a midfield. We are looking as our centre back, which is good enough. So we have just started the season, as I said. So let's see. Start Ronaldo, Martial and play it. भाई CDM है कहाँ? Play Gardner rather than signing Rabiot. And Malacia, in my opinion, will definitely start. Malacia, in my opinion, will definitely start. So, not worried about Malacia. भाई मार्टिनेज का पहला गेम था. मार्टिनेज का पहला गेम था and he was exposed a bit. थोड़ा सा एक्सपोज हुआ था. That's it. Yeah, we can agree to disagree. Twisted Fit, we can agree to disagree. For me, he's not even worth 60 million, let alone worth 80 or 100 million. मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ कि भाई जिडान तो चलो फिर भी है. अभी यू कैन थोड़े बहुत गेम्स खेला है वो, बट व्हाई नॉट ट्राई गार्डनर? दैट गाय इज कमिंग फ्रॉम सच अ गुड लोन डील. Such a good loan deal. So, I don't rate Tielemans. If I have to play someone like Tielemans, I already have Donny, I already have Eriksen in the team. I don't want someone like Tielemans who performs less and has the ego of someone like I don't know, like a superstar. There is a reason there is not a single club who wants Tillemans. Not a single club. There is a reason for that. Even for 25 million, not a single club wants him. And that's not me. It's not me speaking. It's what the CEO of Leicester said. CEO of Leicester said. See, Savage, it's like a desperate attempt to salvage something. If we are not getting Frenkie de Jong, it's a desperate attempt to get something. Arsenal wanted him for the first week. That's it. After that, Arsenal out. Arsenal are out of this deal for a very long time. As I said, these are not my words, that there is no deal for him. These are the words of the Leicester chairman. He said there is no bid for Tillemans. Swapnil bhai, welcome to the stream. 50 million for Savage makes sense because, at least Savage is better than what we have. I am not saying Savage is a world beater, but as I said, he is at least better than what we have at this point of time. Danish says we are getting outnumbered in defense while defending. See, De Gea, as even before the season started, I said with De Gea you cannot play Erik Ten Hag the way Erik Ten Hag wants to play. With De Gea you simply cannot play. Simply cannot play the way Erik Ten Hag wants to play. Simple. He was absolutely shit. People will talk about everyone. People will talk about how shit McTominay was, how shit Fred was, Rashford was. But the moment it will come to De Gea, they will be like, he saved us for 3 years. So just fuck this shit. I don't even care anymore. I told you guys before, I will say it again. What he did in the past is a thing of past now. The way Erik Ten Hag wants to play, we are not going to play with De Gea. Simple. Exactly. Tillemans needs like a solid foundation behind, and we don't have that. Anuj bhai, welcome to the stream. Can VDB, Eriksen, and Fred play against Brentford in the midfield department? We can try, but to make this work, you will have to drop Bruno. I remember in the very first 5 minutes when the ball was given to De Gea, there was just a slight press, and he kicked the ball. He tried to give it to Luke Shaw, and he kicked it in the stands. So that's what you are going to get from a player, who cannot kick a ball. You can defend his, short stopping skills, and I don't think anyone is going to debate about that. I don't think anyone is going to debate about that. His short stopping skills are absolutely fantastic, but is he a modern goalkeeper? He's nowhere near. He's nowhere near. Navas can be tried, but I think he's Napoli bound. I think Navas is Napoli bound. He can definitely be tried. The way De Gea plays from the back, it's better to go for someone like Navas. I would take Navas in a heartbeat, God of Bhai. I would take Navas in a heartbeat. Exactly. That's why Ajax flourished. That's why Ajax flourished. They did everything from the back, and they did it with lots of authority. That's what they did. So Navas should be a no-brainer, but we all know how things go. Dean Henderson, Sanjay bhai, I won't say he was class. I won't say he was class. He was beaten near his near post, although it was a brilliant shot. But obviously, with every keeper, you need to give them some time, and that's why I said, that his positioning needs to improve a bit. Henderson's positioning definitely can improve. What about Henderson? He can definitely play from the back, and we have gone with this guy for like 11 years. So why not give at least one season to someone like Henderson? People are saying, oh, he is not United quality. Yeah, he is not United quality. You have not seen him play, but he is not United quality. But you see a guy playing week in, week out, cannot kick a ball, but he is United quality. He is United quality. But hate Henderson because, he just wanted to play more games. So the way he handled it, I have said he was cocky. But if Ronaldo would have said it, people would have taken him as ambition. So as I said, Gaurav bhai, I won't mind Henderson next season. As I said, if We are giving them chances. One season I won't mind at all. One season I won't mind at all. So let's see. Andre Onana, yeah, he had, I think because of doping and all, he was suspended. So guys, I have shared it on Twitter as well as WhatsApp. So whoever can share it, that would be great. So he can be a good keeper. Potato Boy, welcome to the stream. I see the high line you can afford at Ajax, you cannot afford at United, right? At United, you cannot afford that high line. At Ajax, you can definitely do that. You can definitely do that. See, बोलते हैं ना भाई, beggars cannot be choosers. You know, God of भाई. So at this point of time, we are in a situation where we cannot demand कि भाई हमें ये बंदा चाहिए, ये लाके दो. अभी जो भी आ जाए उसको ले लो. ये वाला सीन हो रखा है अभी. You know. See, shots, मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ कि at this point of time neither De Gea is complete, neither Henderson is complete. But Henderson's ceiling at this point of time is a bit more because all he needs to do is work on his positioning. So let's see. भाई देखो हमें हमें कौन चाहता है कौन नहीं चाहता वो तो अलग की बात है अनुज भाई. So let's see. मगवायर तो भाई ऑलरेडी एक्सपोज्ड है भाई. रोमेरो की बात कौन सुनता है? पोटैटो बॉय, who really cares about Romero? I don't think anyone. He will do what Barcelona wants him to do. So I just don't be surprised. Just don't be surprised if Romero tomorrow is saying that all of a sudden in the midnight, you know Laporta had a dream and he thought that he will sign 4 more players. So Potato Boy, just you have Lloris as your keeper, so don't try to be cocky about someone else. Lloris is only playing for Spurs. He is not going to make it to any other team. Any other team. Just mark my words. And there is a reason you have not won anything. There is a reason you have not won anything for last how many years? How many years? Even as a Spurs fan, I don't think you remember. Even SMS is an option. So yeah, what? Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Hugo is not that bad. Better than De Gea. Bilkul, bilkul. Yeah, he is better than De Gea. He must be better than Ederson, Allison, and that's why he's playing for a team like Spurs. Ayush bhai, we can do a lot of things. We can do a lot of things, but our board is not capable. As fans, we can do a lot of things, but our board is not capable. Our board is not capable. That's what I say. Yeah, you have to understand he's 35. When he was 30, what was he doing? He has been absolute average for the last 7-8 years. It's not like exactly. That's what I'm saying. Even when he was 30, 25, what was Loris doing? Tell me one season where you can say, oh, Loris, you were the best goalkeeper in the world. Potato Boy, tell me one season where you can say, oh, Loris, you are the best goalkeeper in the world. One season. I am not talking about 2 or 3 seasons. One season where Loris can be said, oh, Loris, you were the best goalkeeper in the world. Onana, that's totally Everton. Already have 2, CDMs and going for a third one. Would you take Paradise in our situation? Definitely I would. Definitely I would. God of bhai. I don't rate Paradise either because of his injury problems, but at least he's a CDM. At least he's a CDM. Exactly, literally zero. Yeah, so don't compare him with De Gea. Don't try to get your keeper mocked in front of the whole world. The highest level he ever reached was Pickford. That's it. That's Hugo Lloris for you. That's why he played his entire career, in with someone like Spurs. If he was that good, even he was remotely good to De Gea, he would have been playing for someone else. आदित्य भाई वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। होप्स मुझे दोनों से हैं अभी भी। ऑब्वियसली फर्स्ट गेम वाज डिसअपॉइंटिंग फॉर एवरीवन, सो भाई वही मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ यार। चाहे वो पैराडाइस हो या कुछ भी हो, एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम हमें जो चाहिए वो नहीं मिल रहा। सो वी आर लुकिंग एट ऑल द नेम्स नाउ। भाई सासा क्लैडिच से वी आर गेटिंग लिंक्ड। सेस्को तो जाना ही था भाई। वो दोनों क्लब ही जो है वो लाइप्जिग ओन करती है। विशाल भाई थैंक्स अलॉट फॉर ज्वाइनिंग इन। भाई देखो ये हैशटैग्स हम कितने भी चला लें, हैशटैग्स हम कितने भी चला लें विशाल भाई, टिल द टाइम द पीपल हु आर गोइंग टू द स्टेडियम इफ दे आर नॉट स्टॉपिंग देमसेल्व्स, कुछ नहीं होने वाला। कुछ नहीं होने वाला। एग्जैक्टली कंपैरिजन ही नहीं है यार। पिकफोर्ड से कंपैरिजन करो, मार्टिनेज से कंपैरिजन करो, कंपेयर योरसेल्फ विथ लाइक्स ऑफ बर्ड लेनो। डोंट ट्राई टू कंपेयर लॉरिस विथ डेहिया। Sabzala, if our board had so much sense, do you really think we would have been in so much, in this deep trouble? If our board had so much sense, do you really think we would have been in this much trouble? Even Karen De Gea, you know, your shots, your goalkeeper cannot stop shots. You have seen it, the world has seen it. He is average with the ball. Yeah, he can command the box. That's where he is better than De Gea. Kicking wise, even as I said, short stopping wise, he do not stand a chance. Kicking wise, De Gea and Lloris are almost similar. The only thing he is better is commanding the box, because he is the captain. He's been the captain throughout, so he knows what he's dealing with. See, as I said, Milinkovic Savic, I don't rate very, very highly for Premier League. He's a good enough player for Syria. So, exactly. नहीं भाई विशाल भाई, what they did was they said lot of ticket holders, they emailed Richard Arnold that if we will sign Arnautovic, you know, Arnautovic, because of his past and what he has done in the past, there won't be, you know, they won't be going for the Liverpool game. So that was their basically the message to the CEO. Nothing else. Nothing else. आसपास बिल्कुल नहीं भाई। ये क्या स्पर्स थोड़ी है यूनाइटेड? अभी भी तुमसे अच्छे प्लेयर्स वी कैन गेट। सो ये आसपास आसपास तुम्हें लेना है तो तुम ले लो भाई। See, we are getting linked with Gapko, but as even Avijay said, lot of so many fantasy with the Dutch players, that might ruin us, because this is not Dutch league. This is not Dutch league. Immobile too old, Vishal bhai. Now he's too old. Ismailiya Sarr, he has played in the Premier League. For me, the problem with Sarr is his injuries. Gaurav bhai, his injuries, not his quality, his injuries. भाई फुलबैक्स की पोजीशनिंग थी ही कहा। डलो की पोजीशनिंग वाज सेम एज वैन बिसाका। भाई देखो, ब्रूनो इज डूइंग ट्राइंग टू मेनी थिंग्स। इवन इन द यस्टरडेज स्ट्रीम आई वाज टॉकिंग अबाउट हाउ ही नीड्स टू जस्ट काम डाउन, just calm down. Why he is so adamant on trying glory balls and everything? He needs to calm down for a while. Bruno needs to calm down. He needs to understand that people have figured him out in a way, and he also needs to understand that he is the key player. He will always remain the key player, so they will target him. So stop moaning, and just do the basics right. Don't go for the glory balls from moment one. Ronaldo will definitely start, in my opinion, Sanjay bhai. Next game, Ronaldo starts definitely. Definitely. Yeah, there is no option. Skamaka is gone, Sesko is gone, Haaland is gone, Vlahovic is gone, Nunez is gone. So not many strikers left in the market at this point of time. So all we can do is hope. All we can do at this point of time is hope. Apart from that, nothing. Thoughts on Eriksen debut? I think the last 20 minutes, Aditya bhai, the last 20 minutes, we saw the Eriksen, what he can do, dictating the midfield. The way he started the game, that was not his role, and he definitely suffered because of not being, playing in that role. So if we are going with a midfield of Eriksen or Donny or even Eriksen or Fred or McTominay in the next game, I think that can work. So no McFred, and Ronaldo definitely starts. Martial won't be fit. He might be fit, he might not be fit. I'm not sure about Martial. Scamacca तो भाई जैसे ही हुआ Ronaldo wants to leave at that point of time, we were not even, Scamacca was not even done with West Ham. He should have just swooped in. Definitely, as a backup for 20 million, 25 million, Gaurav bhai, that will definitely do. That will definitely do. How bad was Depay in United? I think because of injury to Luke Shaw, he suffered. And at that point of time, we had such a defensive manager that we never, let him play the way he wanted to play. Morata on a loan will be a disastrous option. Disastrous option. Why would we need Morata? We have already seen what he did with Chelsea. Why? That guy is not Premier League level. That guy is not Premier League level. Anmol bhai, thank you for the compliment and thanks a lot for joining the stream. As I said, Depay, with few players, United has been unlucky. When Depay first signed for United, there was a discussion going on, and I said that he is making the move 1 year too early. He is making the move 1 year too early, and that's exactly what happened. He could never, he started well, then Shaw got injured, and after that, it was just, backward trajectory for someone like, Shaw as well as Depay. So Vishal bhai, thanks a lot for the sticker. To be very honest, I am like used to your stickers so much. Stickers and super chats that I'm like, where is Vishal bhai now? Jokes apart, but thanks a lot, Vishal bhai. How about Depay now? Same. Now he's too old. Don't need him. Too old. Realistic options Kaladic hai. Kaladic is a realistic option, Karan bhai. As I said, I would take someone like Kaladic and willing to see what he can do than someone like. See, Jesus was never going to be, given to us by City. Simple as that. They were never going to sell. Never going to sell. So people who are saying, that we should have gone for Jesus, it would have been a waste of time. They were never ever going to sell us. Vardy is happy at, Leicester, Ajay bhai. Vardy is not going to move. I don't think Vardy is going to move. So I think he is happy with Leicester. And as I said, we have to get from this mindset of going for, the short-term options every time. We have to start looking at the longer-term options. Someone like Sesko, someone like Kaladic, someone like McNeil. That's what we have to do. Opinion on Issa Diop to Fulham. Fulham, I think, I am still keeping them in the relegation fight. But Fulham, if Palinia works, if Pereira works, if Issa Diop works, and if Mitrovic keeps on fighting, the moment Mitrovic gets injured, Fulham's season is done. So opinion on Issa Diop to Fulham, it's a good move. I think it's a good move. Thoughts on Morata? Vijay bhai, his absolute shit. His absolute shit. That's my thought on Morata. Why are we even linked to him? I have no idea. Exactly, मैं वही बोल रहा guys कि ये जो wingers है who are coming from the Eredivisie, they will struggle, and at this point of time, if we can afford that or not, I don't think so. We cannot afford it. So let's see. Might wherever body goes, no problems at all. Ramit bhai, thanks a lot for joining. Hopefully he scores next game because that would be needed a lot. Sanjay bhai says Kaladic is 25 years old. मैं भाई देखो अभी I would rather go with someone like him. 15 million में 18 million में if we get someone like Kaladic, if he works, fantastic. If it doesn't work, it's a low risk signing. It's a low risk signing. So we don't have to take the headache of someone like Kaladic. 15 million में उठा लो. If we had to go for someone like Arnautovic, rather go for someone like Belotti. Free में आ जाएगा यार. And he is not a bad player than someone like, Arnautovic. He can be a target man. He can hold the ball. Rabiot's mom is going to be a pain for everybody, and people will realize it very, very shortly. People will realize it very, very shortly. So let's see how that goes. At this point of time, it's not looking that great. You know, we have we have been so adamant on one player. Obviously, if Frenkie de Jong deal still works, if he comes over there, it will look like a at least a good window. You know, 6.5 of 10 window. But if he's not coming, and we are taking the likes of Rabiot, God bless United. Simple as that. In simple words, God bless United because we are in total shit. See, being a mommy's boy is not a problem, Sanjay bhai. If that mom is trying to distract the club and trying to come out and say a lot of bullshit about the club, that's where the main problem rises. That's the problem, when it comes to Icardi as well. So much baggage with these players, so much baggage with the players like, Rabiot, players like Icardi, that when we talk about a cultural reset, where is the cultural reset? Where is the cultural reset? He talked about having players, who will help the team and all that. All right. Arnautovic, so much history behind him. You know, that guy was playing for like, in China like a season back. Same with when you look at Rabiot. Last time he had a good game, no one knows. No one knows when was the last time he had a good game. Tottenham have agreed a deal to sign. Yeah, ये तो कल ही हो गया था बड़ा हुआ. Exactly. That's what I have been saying. That's what I have been saying. People are saying, that he is a upgrade on McFred. Guys, we need a decent upgrade. ठीक है, अगर stats उठा के देखोगे ना, if you are looking at the stats, रुक जाओ मैं अपना ही tweet दिखा देता हूँ यार. The tweet which I shared, that just give me 1 second. Just give me one. I will show you guys the tweet that I made. And then people are like, he played out of position. He played out of position for not even for 5 games. Not even for 5 games. So this out of position thing is just a bit overdone. I will just show you the stats. Those guys who have not seen it, I will just show you the stats. Just give me 1 second. I shared it in the afternoon. So give me 1 minute. All right. So this is the stat I am talking about. Chalo, guys, I am putting up the screen now. Rajesh bhai, welcome to the stream. Just give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. So, chalo. Yeah, bhai, stats थोड़े देख लो. Just look at the stats. This is the Rabiot versus McTominay stat. हेलो राजेश भाई, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. राहुल हिमेनेज भाई बहुत इंजर्ड रहने लगा है, वो मेक्स नो सेंस. लुक एट द मैकटोमिने स्टैट्स गाइस. खुद ही डिसाइड कर लो, ये पिछले 1 साल का स्टैट है. दिस इज द स्टैट ऑफ लास्ट 1 ईयर. जिसमें से 4 या 5 गेम आउट ऑफ पोजीशन खेला है. ही हैज प्लेड लेस गेम्स. हर चीज इसकी मैकटोमिने से नीचे है. एंड दैट टू इन अ लीग, वेयर यूवेंटस इज बेसिकली, अगर 1 साल में अगर हटा भी दो, पिछला फॉर्म हटा भी दो, तब भी दे रिमेन इन द टॉप 4. तब भी when you look at the players around Rabiot is much better than what we had last season in our midfield. So this is the stat at this point of time. This is the stat. भाई गप्पो viable option है नहीं है, we will get to know. But for me 40 million for गप्पो कितना सेंस करेगा नहीं करेगा वो देखने वाली बात है. Why can't United go out of Europe? Raman bhai, at this point of time, first of all, welcome to the stream. And that's where our club lacks. That's where someone like Alvarez को सजेस्ट किया था हमारे मैनेजर ने, इंटरिम मैनेजर ने, रैंगनिक ने. द बोर्ड सेड नो. काइसेडो वाज स्काउटेड जो ब्राइटन के लिए खेल रहा था, बोर्ड सेड नो. तो ये दोनों प्लेयर हमें 18 मिलियन में मिल जाते. तो हम बाहर नहीं जाना चाहते। क्यों नहीं जाना चाहते? मैं कल भी स्ट्रीम पे सेबेस्टियन से भी बात कर रहा था, हम बाहर देखते ही नहीं है। हम बाहर क्यों नहीं देखते, भगवान जाने। हमारे आई एम नॉट सेइंग हमारे स्काउट्स बैड है, हमारे जो ओनर्स है ना उनके दिमाग में भूसा भरा है। यू नो, they are absolutely out of their mind at this point of time. Absolutely out of their mind. They have absolutely no idea of what they are doing in the transfer window. तो यही वाली बात है। You know, we can definitely go out of the way and we can sign some players, but नहीं, we are so stuck at just one place. Gaurav bhai saying I have a high regard for Sasha is मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ ना कि अभी हमारे पास ऑप्शंस नहीं है, दैट्स व्हाई वी आर लुकिंग एट, अदरवाइज हम इसका नाम भी नहीं लेते गौरव भाई। वी वुड हैव, इफ वी वुड हैव गॉन फॉर स्कामाका, अभी हम बैठ के यहाँ पे ये डिस्कस नहीं कर रहे होते कि हमें क्लाडिस चाहिए या नहीं। शिकायत यूनाइटेड नहीं भाई, मैंने बोला ना, फ्यू प्लेयर्स आर सूटेड टू अ सर्टेन क्लब, अ सर्टेन स्टाइल। प्लेयर्स लाइक शेक, क्लाडिच, these players, you know, can make their name stay in the Bundesliga, stay in the, you know, so sorry, both the players at this point of time are in Bundesliga, Kaladic as well as Sheikh. So they are doing great with their teams, which is good for them. But as even Bastian is saying, you know, for him it might be a very big leap that he cannot take. मैं भाई, रिटर्न ऑन इन्वेस्टमेंट कहाँ मिलेगा जब तुम इन्वेस्ट ही नहीं करोगे? कहाँ से मिलेगा? वेंकटेश भाई, welcome to the stream. Thanks a lot for joining. Shenbhai, welcome to the stream. Exactly. Arnautovic deal say we have pulled out because of the backlash and the, you know, number of mails they received. Savage news reliable. At this point of time, I won't say reliable. अभी तक तो नहीं. Not yet. So let's see. No doubt at all. No doubt at all. You know, Rashford, I am not going to even argue on this because that's fact. You know, that's a fact. Bennett, as I said, Potato Boy, I am looking at strikers for years to come, not a single year or a 2 year. You know, that's why I was so adamant on someone like Skamaka or Sesko, because these are the guys who are going to give you number of years. Jonathan David is still progressing. I would take a punt on Jonathan David for 20-25 million. You know, that's it. I would rather take a punt on Jonathan David than going for someone like Benedette. You know, because at this point of time, this club needs, when we talk about an overhaul, this club needs an overhaul in every way. You know, in every way. So, भाई ईसाक के साथ क्या है ना, ईसाक was bound to develop a lot, but he never did. You know, he never did. So that's the thing with Isak. He was bound to develop a lot, but he never did. So क्या ही बोलूं मैं, जेम्स वॉर्ड प्राउस ही ले लो। मैं जेम्स वॉर्ड प्राउस ले लेते अगर वो रेलीगेट हो जाती तब। Now James Ward-Prowse is like 100 million at this point of time. Shamavi, thanks a lot for the super sticker. Why we are linked with PSV winger? See, we can go for him. अभी हम panic mode में आ गए हैं शेन भाई. Now we can go for anyone. Now we are panicking. All right. Now we are panicking, guys. So we can go for anyone at this point of time. किसी को भी rule out नहीं करने वाला मैं. You know? किसी को भी रूल आउट नहीं करने वाला। अरे भाई तुषार भाई, इतने बुरे दिन नहीं आए कि एंड्रेयस को वापस लिया, बट स्टिल एज आई सेड एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम वी आर गोइंग फॉर लाइक एवरीबॉडी। यू नो, अब पैनिक मोड सेट कर, अब पैनिक मोड जो हमारा हर वक्त जो सेट करता है वो पैनिक मोड हमारा सेट कर चुका है। यू नो, सो सी मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ कि I would rather take a 20-year-old, you know, who regressed because of work in the last season rather than going for a 30-year-old for 2 seasons. Gaurav. That's my point is. पैनिक बटन बिल्कुल दब चुका है गाइस, पैनिक बटन बिल्कुल दब चुका है। मैडी टडेनी भाई वो खेले पोर्टो के लिए ही खेले, that's his ceiling. You know, that's his ceiling. Good evening Simon, welcome to the stream. Now other clubs would raise their price. Exactly यही होने वाला है विशाल भाई, सेम ओल्ड, हर बार का यही है। बोलते हैं ना हर बार की भांति इस बार भी वही वाला सीन है ये, सेम ओल्ड। शेन भाई, you know, Rabiot's mom, as I said, is going to be a pain in the ass for everyone at the club. Good evening Simon, welcome to the stream. Next week midfield go with Donny, Eriksen and Bruno. भाई ओवरलोड करो अटैकिंग टैलेंट, क्योंकि तुम्हारा डिफेंस वैसे भी झंडू है. तुम्हारे डिफेंस से वैसे भी कुछ नहीं होना. रादर गो फॉर फुल ऑन अटैक. अगर चलो ठीक है, एरिक्सन को नहीं खिलाना या ब्रूनो को या फिर डॉनी को नहीं खिलाना तो चलो ठीक है, मैकटोमिने और फ्रेड में से कोई एक. मैक्स. अरे भाई यूनाइटेड है ये यूनाइटेड है, ये एस्टन विला और स्पर्स नहीं है. अमित भाई वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. ये ऑजमुन जैसे कोडी गप्को इज अ ह्यूज अपग्रेड ऑन रैशफोर्ड. ऑल राइट, देखते हैं भाई, देखते हैं कितना बड़ा वो अपग्रेड है ऑन रैशफोर्ड. टाइम विल टेल. विशाल भाई थैंक्स अ लॉट भाई. ये ग्लेजर्स आउट तो बिल्कुल हमेशा रहेगा भाई. गाइस whoever is in the comment section, just make sure that you are putting glazers out at least once today. I have done it, you guys can do it. As long as, see, Shaw will be, I don't think Shaw will be there next game. I would be really shocked if Shaw is there in the next game. Shenwai says for me should be Gardner, VDB and Eriksen. Makes sense. Makes absolute sense. Guys, everyone put no idea. No idea. Rabiot is a panic buy. Everyone knows, Simon. Everyone knows, and they are putting it on our manager. They really want us to believe. That he is, all of a sudden he is a target for United. For Erik Ten Hag. All of a sudden he wants us to believe. Everyone wants us to believe that he's a target of Erik Ten Hag in the last 3 weeks. Too pricey. Tushar bhai, too pricey. Tata bhai, Gapko ke you have not even seen 10 games. ठीक है? You have not even seen 10 games of Gapko. So how Cody Gapko, भाई संगारे देख चुका हूं मैं. I have seen Sangare. I am not convinced with Sangare. And we are already overload नहीं करना है भाई. If he was rated, if our manager rated someone like Sangare, he would have gone for him because there is absolutely no competition. He would have gone for him so far. भाई हिस्ट्री के पेज से क्या करना है? हिस्ट्री में देखते रहेंगे तो भाई आगे कहां से बढ़ेंगे? हिस्ट्री के पेज में देखते रहेंगे तो आगे नहीं बढ़ेंगे आयुष भाई. Celia says Glazers out. Thanks a lot, Celia, for joining in. Exactly. मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ भाई. These people wants us to believe, that all of a sudden in the last 3 weeks, and looks like you didn't watch him before the 2 seasons. Good at charitable work and still 40 plus goal and assists in the last 2 seasons. So if that is charity work, he did great. He definitely did great. No, right. Too much money, and I don't think we have the capability to pull both of them off. I really don't want us to finish under top 7, Potato Boy, if we are not making the signings. I don't want us to finish in top 7. I want us to finish like 8th, 9th, 10th. No Europe, nothing. No revenue source at all. Simple. See, I see, he is responsible for one deal, Devang Bhai, not for other deals. He is responsible, you can say, for the deal of Frenkiedejong. Apart from that, nothing can be blamed on Erik Ten Hag. Simon has summed it up perfectly. Nobody has really focused on getting good players. The transfer window is a comedy of errors. It was a film that would be a horror film. Well said. Exactly. They are not backing the manager. They are just putting unnecessary pressure on the manager. Anish bhai, no need to be sorry. Thanks a lot for joining in. See, it totally depends, Aditya bhai. Totally depends. We can even get Martial on the left hand side. Even we can get Martial on the left hand side if Rashford is not improving. So let's see. My Shriyan bhai, it's very, very difficult. It's very, very difficult to sit over here and say it. What they are feeling, we cannot say, right? They should do it, but are they going to do it? That's a totally different thing. See, as I said, manager will be blamed. Manager will be blamed for not looking at, the secondary options. But as a manager, you want the best. He said that in a press conference as well that he just don't want, any player. He want the player who suits his system, who will do his system. So you are a blind rat. Speak for yourself. I am not a hater. I am not a lover. I have criticized him entire season last time. So if you don't know me, just don't make comments. Obviously Sterling is better. Sterling is better. There is no doubt that Sterling is not better than Rashford. But don't speak for me. Speak for yourself. If you think I'm a blind Rashford rubber, let it be. I have criticized him more than anyone else in the last year. I told him, not to even making the playing 11. So if you think that's blind love, then that's fine. But for Rashford, I simply said it in the beginning of the season. If he's not performing, he's going out. That's what I said throughout the entire season, last season as well. That his head is not at the right place. Why is he even making the team? Makes no sense. So I am not going to just say anyone is better than Rashford. Who is better than Rashford? The numbers shows, and everyone last season everyone was horrendous. This season no one can say, oh, Rashford was injured. No one can say, oh, Rashford has a bad Euros, mentally affected. Nothing. Even he said he had a preseason brilliantly, and now if he's not performing, that's on Rashford. Simple as that. Simple as that. भाई नहीं हुआ है कोई भी डील एग्री इज जस्ट रोमेरो trying to create pressure through Barcelona on Manchester City. That's it. Sandeep bhai, congratulations. And humidity will be a lot over there, so just थोड़ा सा टाइम लगेगा. You will have to settle in uh, Mumbai. So apart from that, that's a really nice place. Looks like Anthony alternatives सारंगपुर. मुझे भी वही लग रहा है राजेश भाई. किसके लिए जाते हैं we will see. At this point of time मुझे तो अब वही लग रहा है कि भाई we have set into the panic buy mode. We are set into the panic buy mode और हमें समझ में बिल्कुल भी कुछ नहीं पता अभी at this point of time. So let's see. Malacia, Martinez and Eriksen are ETH signing. Whoever comes through the door, exactly. Shian bhai, exactly. Well said. DePaul of ATM. भाई ये सारे प्लेयर्स का जो है ना हमारे बोर्ड ने नाम तक नहीं सुना होगा. बोर्ड ने नाम तक नहीं सुना होगा. That's what I'm saying, Simon. People want everyone to be replaced. The reason why I wanted McTominay, Fred, and Shaw replaced, because we can try other players in that position. We have Malacia, we have Donny, we have Eriksen. For Rashford, if we had someone like Martial available, I would have gone for it. For Garnacho, it might be just too big. Might be just too big. फ्रेंकी एंड सैवेज ऑफ डियोंग ऑल्टरनेटिव. भाई देखो अभी सिर्फ बात हो रही है भाई. बैंग एवरेज 50 या 52 पॉइंट्स थे आदित्य भाई. एग्जैक्टली. सो नाउ एवरीथिंग विल बी टर्न ऑन द मैनेजर. मैं वही that's the main thing. That's the main thing I want to ask. If I had a better alternative than Rashford at the club, I would have closed my eyes and I would have said, all right, go ahead. But if you want to hate Rashford, just because you love someone else, then that's totally on you. That's totally on you. Martial is not fit, and Garnacho, I don't think, should be thrown into a situation where all of a sudden, all the pressure is on him. So Same can be said about McTominay. How has he played for so long for United? What has he done? So for this thing, we can have so many things. How is De Gea playing for United even in 2022? So lot of things could be done if we are targeting a single player. That how no manager rates Donny. How even McTominay playing in 2022 for United, how De Gea is playing in 2022 for United. For me, makes no sense. For me makes no sense. What De Gea did, no one is going to, take that out. But is De Gea a modern goalkeeper for the way United wants to play? No. Like see, anyone we are going for at this point of time, whether we are going for Gapko, whether we are going for someone like Sar, is just plan B, plan C. We didn't have him, have them in their plans, and now just we are getting all over the place. The Gea used to be a dinosaur, Piyush, but at this point of time, let's see. Why are we not going for Milinkovic Savic? I think he's not the player that would go, is going to dominate Premier League, Anish bhai. I have seen enough of Milinkovic Savic, both in Serie A as well as international games. I think he has a certain point of game, certain level of game. So let's see. Yeah, we are linked with Sar. भाई अभी सबसे linked हो रहे हैं. We are linked with everyone. भाई देखो मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ. We are not going to get a lot of players, So let's see. Shan bhai, welcome to the stream. First of all, Guy Rodriguez or Rabiot. Guy Rodriguez. Guido Rodriguez. Simple as that. Shan bhai. I would rather go for someone CDM. Who is an out and out CDM. Whether he is going to be a hit or a flop at United, no one knows. But I would rather go for a out and out CDM. अरे भाई वो हमें पैनिक दे रहा है, उनके लिए तो दिस इज नथिंग. उनको थोड़ी फर्क पड़ता है कि द क्लब वेरेवर दे गोज, इट गोज. फॉर देम द मनी मैटर्स, द मनी मैटर्स. एग्जैक्टली. 2022 में वी आर गोइंग फॉर रैबियो. Imagine that by the state of this club, guys. In 2022, we are going for someone like Rabiot. 2022, and we are going for someone like Rabiot. The stats are in front of you guys. You decide. People will say, stats are not everything. All right, don't believe it. Believe what you have to believe. I am going with stats, and it is in front of me. Anish भाई, after thinking hard, I can only assume. पता नहीं भाई, मुझे कोई आइडिया नहीं है. Simon, Sesko was never going to come. He is owned by, he was. रुक जाओ गाइस, थोड़ा सा जूम कर देता हूँ. स्टैट्स देख लो, रुक जाओ. भाई ये ट्विटर है, यहाँ पे जूम का ऑप्शन थोड़ा सा मुझे पेज से करना पड़ेगा. वेट, नहीं भाई पेज से भी नहीं हो रहा वो. चलो थोड़ा सा हुआ. ये मैंने कुछ ज्यादा ही जूम कर दिया. एक सेकंड रुक जाओ. एक सेकंड गाइस, रिफ्रेश हुआ है थोड़ा सा. अबे यार ये क्या आ गया. नीतीश कुमार को नहीं देखना भाई. गाइस जस्ट गिव मी 1 सेकंड. एक सेकंड दे दो. आई एम शेयरिंग द स्टैट अगेन. ये देख लो भाई, दिस इज द स्टैट. 42 गेम्स, 47 गेम्स. ठीक है. पास कंप्लीशन 83%, 85%. प्रोग्रेसिव पासेस, मैक्टोमिने 3.62, Rabiot 2.49. Progressive carries 4.75, 4.81. So everything, in the last 1 year, is McTominay is better over there. बिल्कुल भाई. दत्ता भाई गार्डनर खिला दो यार, गार्डनर खिला दो भाई. संदीप भाई दिल्ली की बात ही अलग है, दिल्ली की बात ही अलग है. Well said, Shan bhai. You have ended the debate for everyone. Rabiot was done with European football 3 years back. Exactly. We could have got a buy, but if a manager wants a player, we have done nothing wrong in that regard. So, uh, Anish bhai, thanks a lot for the super chat. How far we have fallen. We are signing a player who is exactly. भाई वो फ्रांस के लिए भी पिक नहीं होगा अनिश भाई just tell me who are you going to you know pick up who are you going to pick up Rabiot for in place of in the French midfield मतलब उनके पास कांटे है they have Tukemeni ठीक है they also have यार एक और बंदा जो अभी छोड़ के गया था हमें भाई उस बंदे का नाम भूल रहा हूं मैं गाइस टेल मी द नेम गाइस जो पिछले सीजन गया था विंटर में क्या तो नाम है यार उसका कामाविंगा या थैंक्स तुषार भाई शान भाई कामाविंगा कामाविंगा मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ किसकी जगह खेलेगा वो पॉग्बा भी आ जाएगा थोड़े टाइम में तो किसकी जगह खिलाओगे उसको भाई प्रोग्रेसिव कैरीज का मतलब होता है कि भाई 5 यार्ड वाले एरिया में लेके जाना संजय भाई 5 यार्ड वाले एरिया में लेके जाना दैट्स बेसिकली see Celia for me I don't care about when you are playing for United I don't care about good guys or bad guys all I want to do is what you're doing on the pitch McTominay can be a good squad player I am never going to take my words from that but he's not just good enough to be a starter at United and when we start someone like McTominay and friend that shows how poor we are at this point of time in the meanwhile guys whoever is here for the first time like share and subscribe get in the comment section and at the same point of time keep sharing it at this point of time we are 8 likes away from reaching 50 I know many of you have joined but you have missed out on liking it so like share and subscribe and if you are here for the first time make sure that you are in the comment section your presence in the comment section will make it a much more interactive stream Ron bhai welcome to the stream Gaurav bhai saying kya ho raha hai bhai Gaurav bhai no one knows kya ho raha hai we need someone to play alongside Fred instead of McTominay exactly Simon we need that Ron bhai welcome to the stream we should go for Savage see as I see the way things are going at this point of time Hari bhai Rabiot is definitely going to come now whether Savage or frenkiedejong let's see मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ संदीप भाई so many players they have Maxos over Rabiot definitely any day I will play him over Rabiot at this point of time everyone is fancying their chances Kadabra see the preseason is all about getting the fitness Kadabra you are not playing against opposition who is absolutely fit or on top of their game in the very first game so preseason is totally different let's see Gaurav bhai Glazers out for sure Shiniti bhai welcome to the stream a football club doesn't care good or bad exactly भाई what a game Pereira had against Liverpool मतलब भाई मेरी आंखों को यकीन नहीं हो रहा था कि भाई is this really Pereira is this really Pereira so Sandeep bhai says why Juve fans are saying Rabiot was good at PSG bhai he was good at PSG he was good at PSG that no one can deny but then all of a sudden he started believing that his Paul Scholes or Andrea Pirlo and that's where his game totally declined all right thanks a lot for sharing Rajesh bhai no idea about Sergio Gomez he will be loaned out so Ron bhai tum to fix signing ho McTominay have a terrible match on Sunday put Ronaldo exactly Simon I am talking about 3 changes Simon Malacia for sure McTominay goes out and Donny comes in, and Fred, if even if he stays, and if we are just making two changes, then just make sure McTominay goes out and Ronaldo gets in, and Eriksen drops back. Eriksen drops back. By Rabiot is definitely happening. It's not on. It's definitely happening. Either of Donny or Eriksen, I won't mind if both of them plays. So if Brentford, just kill them with whatever you have. Why the player have no passion for the spotlight? Exactly. Exactly. Gaurav says American preseason is good as no other team. Absolutely. We should have played more like MLS teams. Why we went on to play teams like, teams in Thailand and all that, no idea. Shanwai says, based on current fitness, who would you play around says Lisandro? Definitely Varane. Shanwai, definitely Varane. McTominay, see, the entire idea of McFred is a scam. Twisted Fit, the entire idea of McFred is a scam for me. So, you know that's what I'm saying. I am not going to overdo things, but that's what I feel. Guys, as I say, if you are here for the first time, make sure that you are helping with the channel's growth. Like, share, and subscribe. That's what I only want from you guys. Whatever else I get from you, that's a bonus, and I really appreciate that. Whether it's a super chat, it's a super sticker, but your likes and like, share, and subscribe, that's basically the key for any channel's growth. Absolutely, Anish bhai. I can do a lot better than these clowns. भाई देखो वो होगा unless or until her mother, his mother, totally play a totally different game, 300,000 or 400,000. Rabiot is definitely gonna happen. Chirag bhai, welcome to the stream. McTominay plays as a centre back for Scotland and in midfield for. See, I don't care. He barely plays like 10, 12 games a year, not even that with Scotland. So it's fine. It's fine. But I am more concerned about what we are doing. What we are doing. And what we are doing is doing nothing. Imagine someone like McTominay and we are getting someone like Rabiot. What should I say about this? I'm just out of words. I'm just out of words. Guys, you're playing 11 for the next game. You're playing 11 for the next game. 11 players. What do you think? I have already put my playing 11. What do you guys think should be the playing 11 for next game? Haribhai, this is just coming from Luckhurst. This is just coming from Luckhurst. So I have no idea how much truth is in that. But as I said, guys, what do you think should be the playing 11 for United next game? Simon wants a lot of changes, and obviously I want it as well. So, guys, a playing 11, just a straightforward playing 11. Not one changes, two changes. What do you think should be the playing 11? Just put it out in the comment section. We should go with VDB in mid all out attack, even if we concede three. Exactly, that's what I said as well. Because our defensive quality is non-existent anyway, even after playing McFred. Even after playing McFred, our defensive quality is absolutely zero. So Shanbai has come up with his team. Shanbai says De Gea, Martinez, Varane, Dalot, Malacia, Fred, Donny, Eriksen, Sancho, Martial, Ronaldo. Okay, Martial is not fit at this point of time, Shanbai. If not Martial, then who? Sandeep says Monaco is interested in Rabiot and there. Please, I am begging on the stream. Please do that. Please do that. Gaurav bhai, he is already on 9 million a year. Rabiot is already earning 9 million a year in Syria. So good luck getting him for less than that. Good luck for getting him for less than that. All right. So Sandbai says Elanga. Okay. 100% McFred should start because they know what they need to. If McFred is starting, God bless United. God bless United. Yeah, that's what I want to say. If McFred is starting again in the next game, You know, I will just laugh. I will just laugh. Shenbai says Gardner should be in the starting 11. Okay. Gardner, VDB, Eriksen should start in the midfield. Malacia in for Shaw, VDB and Chalo. I want the same Shenbai, but let's see. Tatabai says DTG, Dalo, Varan, Martinez, Tyrell, Donny, Fred, Eriksen, Sancho, CR, Bruno. Alright, so Bruno on the wings for Dattabai. Rajesh Bhai says De Gea, Malacia, Varan, Martinez, Dalo, Eriksen, Bruno, Donny, Sancho, Ronaldo, Alanga. Alright. Is not solid at this point of time. And Savage is like a backup for Frenkie de Jong, Akash Bhai. It's not like McTominay. So yeah, obviously McTominay will go out, but वही है ना कटाबरा मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ you know I will switch off the TV. I have seen this from many fans, to be honest. Gaurav says De Gea, Dalo, Varane, Martinez, Shaw, Fred, Eriksen, Donny, Rashford, CR7, Sancho. All right, so you are dropping Bruno for this game. Okay. Chirag Bhai says De Gea, Dalo, Varane, Martinez, Malacia, VDV, Eriksen, Bruno. Fair enough. Chirag Bhai. Anish Bhai says I will do puja for Verni for life. Seriously. Just take your son out of this club. Pagan Bhai says De Gea, Varane, Maguire, Malacia, Dalo, Donny. Fair enough. We should target someone like भाई लाइमर के लिए why we are not going for लाइमर so you know God knows why we are not even in this for लाइमर सही है start Lisandro at CDM very difficult but not impossible we might see him as a CDM in the upcoming games target if we are so intelligent we should have targeted him long back long back but we don't have the brain. We don't have the brain to pull it off. All right, guys, keep liking, sharing, and subscribing. Bruno would be dropped. He's very close to getting dropped, guys. Very close to be getting dropped. I also all right. Gaurav says we should buy midfielder. टेलीमेंस तो भाई मुझे बिल्कुल नहीं चाहिए उसके अलावा तो किसी की भी बात कर लो टेलीमेंस ही रखना है तो भाई गार्डनर खिला दो डॉनी खिला दो चलो अनिश भाई मेक्स टोटल सेंस well said चिराग भाई we are so desperate that we should have to do it तुषार भाई says ये तो मैंने देख लिया माइन 11 ठीक है देख लिया मैंने तुषार भाई थैंक यू मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ भाई दे हैव लेट गो ऑफ सो मेनी गुड प्लेयर्स निनियस अभी अवेलेबल है दे हैव समवन लाइक लाइमर सो भाई डीडीजी का ऑप्शन नहीं है तुम्हारे पास यू आर स्टक विथ De Gea फॉर द एंटायर सीजन इफ इज डूइंग हॉरिबली बैड तभी हिटन आएगा अदरवाइज वी आर डन we are done so let's see how this ends up that's what I can say at this point of time nothing more डॉनी मस्ट स्टार्ट भाई देखो अब वो खेलता है नहीं खेलता है वो बात की बात है but I want him and I think many United fans want him at this point of time भाई ऑल्मो नहीं चाहिए गौरव भाई बिल्कुल नहीं चाहिए ऑल्मो भाई फॉल्स नाइन वाला सिस्टम हमारे साथ चलता नहीं है ना वी नीड आउट एंड आउट प्लेयर्स फॉर सर्टेन पोजीशंस ये एक वो नहीं चलता हमारे साथ वन डायमेंशनल प्लेयर हमारे साथ नहीं चलते अभी ले जाए भाई दत्ता भाई आई रियली होप I really hope that Monaco beat the shit out of PSV tonight. Really beat the shit out of PSV. You don't have to forget, he will be there anyway. Limer plus Frenkiedejong. Exactly, Chirag bhai, exactly. So, भाई देखो how even they consider themselves as businessmen, मुझे ये नहीं समझ में आता. You are basically willing to put the Champions League money on the line by not buying those two players who will definitely guarantee the Champions League for you. Yeah, Bruno needs a knock on his head. At this point of time, Bruno needs a knock on his head. Simple as that. बोलोनिया ओनर ने बचा लिया भाई. बोलोनिया के ओनर ने नहीं बचाया. बोलोनिया के ओनर ने नहीं बचाया. People sent emails, that they won't be coming to the Liverpool game, and after that, I think we went out of the way. Otherwise, तो भाई हम 15 मिलियन भी देने को तैयार थे. Joy United have been by Simon. That the Spanish media, they have, you know reported that Boyle called Frenkiedejong, and Frenkiedejong said no, he want to stay over there. So let's see. गौरव भाई से न्यूनियर्स for 40 हो सकता है गौरव भाई, बट एज आई सेड, हमने रूइस तक जाने दिया है भाई, हमने रूइस तक जाने दिया है. चलो संदीप भाई, थैंक्स फॉर द टीम. दे शुड डू सेम विद द Rabiot deal. बिल्कुल. Datta bhai, that's what I was saying as well. I was saying the same thing as well, that do the same with Rabiot deal. Do the same with Rabiot deal. I want nothing else. Just do the same with Rabiot deal. Chirag bhai says 120 million spent now will guarantee UCL. Are the भाई नहीं है दिमाग उनमें. उनमें दिमाग होता है, they could have taken the club to a totally different level, और वो इतना पैसा बनाते क्लब से, इतना पैसा बनाते क्लब से, बट क्लब को डेट में डाल दिया है. क्लब की हालत खराब है. स्टेडियम पे फोकस नहीं है, कहीं पे भी कुछ भी फोकस नहीं है. बस चूतिया लोगों को अपॉइंट कर दिया और उन्होंने और ज्यादा पैसे जो है बर्बाद कर दिए. हम नहीं करेंगे ना गौरव भाई. दैट्स व्हाट वी डू. वी नेवर ट्राई. दैट्स द प्रॉब्लम. शन भाई से आई डोंट थिंक डॉनी कैन कम राइट इन द मिडफील्ड. भाई पिछले के 15 भाई जब तक वो खेलेगा नहीं, तुम डिसाइड कैसे करोगे? Imagine Macfred playing like for years, and a quality player like Donny, he is not even getting 10 games. I'm not saying भाई उसको 25 गेम दो. I'm just saying that give him 10 games. वो नहीं करता तो भाई बेच दो ना यार, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, बेच दो. I totally deny this notion. दत्ता भाई, अगर ऐसा होता तो फिर सारे के सारे ये हमारे अमेरिकन ओनर्स हैं, वो पुलिसिच, डेम्पसी और पता नहीं किसको किसको खिला देते. I totally deny this notion. It's absolutely rubbish. फ्लेचर और सर एलेक्स की वजह से अगर खेलना होता तो भाई सारा का सारा स्कॉटलैंड यूनाइटेड के लिए ही खेल रहा होता. लिसांड्रो एरिक्सन इन द CR7 definitely has to start. CR7 definitely had to start. CR7 को तो अगला गेम खेलना ही पड़ेगा भाई. देयर इज नो ऑप्शन. I can say Eriksen replacing Bruno easily. I think he has been brought to do that. हाँ, मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ स्टैन भाई, मैं समझ गया. सही में भाई अगर गप्को भी फिर प्राइस भी उसकी कम हो जाएगी. गप्को की प्राइस भी कम हो जाएगी. फिर अगर 15 और 20 मिलियन में गप्को मिल रहा है तो भाई कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. बेंच वाले प्लेयर फॉर 40 मिलियन 45 मिलियन भाई ऑफर तो होगा ही ना. दत्ता भाई इसमें क्लब के साथ कुछ नहीं है. ऑब्वियसली क्लब को तो ऑफर करेंगे ना. अगर हमने उस ऑफर को एंटरटेन किया, देन वी आर शिट. मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ कि जस्ट प्ले हिम फ्यू गेम्स. अगर नहीं खेल रहा तो भाई एटलीस्ट जितने में खरीदा था उतना तो हम ले ही लेंगे. जितने में हमने खरीदा था उतना तो हम 40 मिलियन निकाल ही लेंगे. मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ ना भाई चिराग भाई. दैट्स द थिंग एवरीवन इज टॉकिंग अबाउट. और ये चीज जो है दुनिया में सबको पता है अपार्ट फ्रॉम ग्लेजर्स. दिस थिंग एवरीवन नोज अपार्ट फ्रॉम ग्लेजर्स. Otherwise, as if they had brain, they would have been exactly. भाई दिमाग होता तो फिर क्या ही बात थी, दिमाग होता तो भाई ये क्लब यहाँ पे थोड़ी होता। इतने पैसे इस क्लब से ये बना सकते थे और बनाया भी है, बट ढंग से इनको इन्वेस्ट करना नहीं आया। Akash bhai is saying, I wish Frankie stays on bench. भाई देखो फ्रेंकी डियोंग वहीं रहेगा, वो सैलरी कट भी लेगा, ठीक है। लुक्स लाइक ही इज जस्ट गोइंग टू स्टे ओवर देयर एंड ही इज मोर देन हैप्पी टू बी अ स्क्वाड प्लेयर। वहां पे ही इज मोर देन हैप्पी टू बी अ स्क्वाड प्लेयर, ठीक है। वो उसके साथ वहीं होगा, वो पे कट लेगा। ही इज नॉट दैट इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर बार्सिलोना, वो सबको पता लग गया। रिजवान भाई वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। गड़ा भाई से आई थिंक वी शुड स्टार्ट विद फेयर एंड अनएक्सपेक्टेड। भाई बहुत खिला के देख लिया, टाइम हैज कम वेयर यू हैव टू जस्ट गो फॉर इट, यू नो, जस्ट गो फॉर इट। भाई रिस्क लो ना यार, तुम बिना रिस्क लिए भी हार रहे हो। रिस्क लेके अगर हारोगे ना तो एटलीस्ट फैंस विल बी लाइक चलो एटलीस्ट वी ट्राइड समथिंग न्यू, यू नो, एटलीस्ट वी ट्राइड समथिंग न्यू। वो फैंस को एटलीस्ट थोड़ा सा, यू नो, इट विल मेक द फैंस अ बिट हैप्पियर कि चलो ठीक है यार, ट्राई तो किया एटलीस्ट, यू नो। यहाँ पे तो भाई तुम बिना ट्राई करे पेले जा रहे हो, यू नो। यहाँ पे यू आर गेटिंग फ्राइड विदाउट इवन ट्राइंग, यू नो, दैट्स द प्रॉब्लम, दैट्स द प्रॉब्लम। तुम ट्राई करो उसके बाद हारो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है यार। यहाँ पे तो भाई पहले मोमेंट से ऐसा लग रहा होता है कि भाई इनके बाप का क्लब है, ये साले बस यहाँ पे पिच पे खड़े होके एहसान जताने आए हैं, यू नो। दैट्स व्हाट दे मेक अस फील फ्रॉम द फर्स्ट मोमेंट, यू नो, दैट्स व्हाट दे मेक अस फील कि भाई ये इनके बाप का क्लब है और ये पहले मोमेंट से बस एहसान जताने आए हैं। बस यही करते हैं वो, और कुछ नहीं करते। तो भाई ऐसे प्लेयर्स नहीं चाहिए, मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ, ऐसे प्लेयर्स नहीं चाहिए। वी हैव सीन दैट इन द पास्ट, और ये भाई हम देखते रहेंगे, ये तब तक नहीं सुधरेगा, ठीक है, जब तक वी आर नॉट पुटिंग प्रेशर ऑन देम, सिंपल एज दैट। Exactly, Simon. No one is bigger than the team. No one will be ever bigger than the team. You know, that's what I keep on saying. That's what I keep on saying, and people need to realize at this point of time, whether it's Ronaldo or Bruno or anyone, whether you love a player, whether you hate a player, at this point of time, what we need to do is to make sure that no one is taking anything for granted. Simple. No one is taking anything for granted. संदीप भाई, he has said it that it is his dream club, he will stay. अब पीके ने पे कट ले लिया, ये भी ले लेंगे, ठीक है। और अगर नहीं लेता, अगर 17 मिलियन पे बात आती है, तो आई थिंक चेल्सी आर द फेवरेट्स, ठीक है। दे आर विलिंग टू पे द 17 मिलियन दे वांट, सो लेट्स सी। आई एम श्योर एवरी टाइम द ग्लेजर्स मेक अ बिग साइनिंग, भाई सीरियसली, मुझे लिटरली, भाई हाउ आर द बिजनेसमैन एट फर्स्ट प्लेस? मतलब भाई अगर ऐसा बिजनेसमैन हूं, मैं तो डूब जाऊं यार, यू नो, मतलब मेरा बिजनेस तो ठप हो जाए, यू नो। इफ आई एम अ बिजनेसमैन लाइक दिस, इफ आई एम अ बिजनेसमैन लाइक दिस, मेरा तो लुटिया डूब जाए भाई। आई रियली, यू नो, अगर वो भाई उसको नहीं आना ना, इफ ही रियली थिंक्स दैट ही कैन बी अ बार्सिलोना लेजेंड एंड पीपल आर गोइंग टू अप्रिशिएट हिम, भाई बहुत बहुत गलत फहमी में है वो। उसको लात मारेंगे, अभी नहीं मारेंगे, अगले सीजन मार देंगे, बट मार देंगे लात। इन दैट लॉजिक आई, भाई वही मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना, अभी किसी के साथ ना तो लॉजिक समझ में आ रहा है ना कुछ, यू नो, ना तो लॉजिक समझ में आ रहा है ना कुछ। भाई देखो, ब्रूनो का एक्सटेंशन, ये बोलना तो ज्यादा हो जाएगा कि एक्सटेंशन हैज जिंक्स्ड हिम, but I just want him to just play normally. He is taking too much stress. He's trying too many things. You know, he's trying too many things. रिजवान भाई से रैशफोर्ड लुक ऐसे, भाई देखो चांस तो मिलेगा रिजवान भाई, एक गेम के बाद तुम पूरी टीम चेंज नहीं कर सकते, चांस तो मिलेगा। नाउ इट्स टोटली ऑन देम। द ग्लेजर्स आर नॉट ट्रूली बिजनेसमैन। भाई जो भी है यार, दे आर एब्सोल्यूट रबिश, एब्सोल्यूट शिट. Simon says, I know. Exactly. I don't think anyone wants Maguire, Simon. I don't think anyone wants Maguire. And that's why everyone was so surprised and shocked, when he was taken as the captain. So let's see whether he starts or not. अवरूप भाई, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल. और 2 महीना तो लगेगा, देखो अवरूप भाई. बट उस 2 महीने में ना टीम सेलेक्ट करने का जो बेसिस है वो देखना बहुत जरूरी है. You cannot just keep on putting on the same team and expect them to improve. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. I don't understand why anyone wants to still play Fred. मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ भाई कि टीम सिलेक्शन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर द अपकमिंग गेम्स. भाई देखो अब गौरव भाई क्या होता है एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम. सिर्फ इफ एंड बट वाला सिचुएशन है. वी कैन जस्ट स्पेकुलेट. भाई वही करना पड़ेगा निलॉय भाई. आई वाज टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस एज वेल. कि यही वाला करना पड़ेगा, अदरवाइज वी वोंट बी एबल टू गेट एनीथिंग. माई मोराटा की न्यूज इज टोटली मोराटा हैज बीन ऑफर्ड टू अस. ये न्यूज है बस. आई रियली होप वी डोंट एंटरटेन दिस आइडिया. मगवायर इज स्लो फास्ट गोलकीपर. एग्जैक्टली. वो कोई भी गोलकीपर इसको आउटरन कर देगा भाई. मेनी प्लेयर्स विल आउटरन समवन लाइक मगवायर. देखो भाई, मिलिंकोविच साविच इज द लास्ट रिसोर्ट वी हैव. ही इज द लास्ट रिसोर्ट वी हैव. उसके अलावा कुछ नहीं कर सकते. वो भी एक तरीके से पैनिक बाय ही होगा. आई डोंट थिंक एरिक टेन हाग वांट्स हिम, बट ऑप्शन नहीं है कुछ. Barca threatened and screws regarding money. I have no idea. If they don't have, they should get one. Simon, they should definitely hire a psychiatrist. The way they have mentally torturing their players regarding even Brathwaite. Brathwaite is under the same situation. He also wants his money, the deferred payment. Akash is Rashford was playing as if footy. भाई मुझे definitely I was disappointed with Rashford, but as I said, first game, and he just needs to enjoy the way he was playing in the preseason. The way he looked confident, he was willing to run. He will have to do the same thing. First game में सारे ही flat थे. चलो ठीक है, but you have started the season on a bad way. But time to make a response. Time where you have to show that you guys basically care and you are willing to take the extra yard in order to help the team, in order to make the team succeed. Otherwise makes no sense. Ismail Benacer नहीं भाई. बता भाई, नो इस्माइल बेनासर. भाई अच्छा नहीं है परफॉर्मेंस. मैं खुद ही बोल रहा हूँ रिजवान भाई, बट हर गेम के साथ टीम चेंज नहीं कर सकते ना. हर गेम 4-5 गेम दो नहीं करता तो फिर खिलाओ ना, लाइक्स ऑफ गर्नाचो खिलाओ. प्ले अदर पीपल. बट हर टीम के साथ, हर गेम के साथ सारी की सारी टीम चेंज नहीं कर सकते. फ्यू चेंजेस हियर एंड देयर, बट यू कैन नॉट चेंज द एंटायर टीम विथ एवरी गेम. वो पॉसिबल नहीं है. Barca psychiatrist left the team after they deferred the wages and see, I don't hate anyone. I criticize everyone. I feel that certain players are good enough, certain players are not good enough. So I am never going to hate. I am never going to hate. I never even hated Pogba. I just wanted him gone. Just wanted him gone. What Frankie's need is a holiday to clear. He was already on a holiday. He just returned, Simon. He just returned from a holiday, so he doesn't need a holiday again. So at this point of time, भाई देखो, I am not going to celebrate Anish भाई, because we have a keeper who can do anything for shit, and Dino is our keeper. Obviously he got cocky, but for that I'm not going to abuse him. So चलो ठीक है. I can totally understand. I can totally understand the frustration. चलो गाइस, आज यू नो आज के लिए आई थिंक हमने बहुत ज़्यादा कर लिया है बात इस पे. आई रियली होप मोनाको विंस टुनाइट. Exactly. I see the low is only here because we have Bisaka. If we had someone else, the low would have not been there. Guys, do you really, someone, at this point of time, I'm joined by 20 people. Any one of you rate the low. Any one of you, you know, rates the low. Yes or no? Just simple yes or no. You know, any one of you rates the low. Anish bhai, good night. Thanks a lot for joining in. दानिश भाई सेज मैं मैच के बाद सबसे अब तक कोई बात नहीं दानिश भाई. अभिरूप भाई सेज नो एज अ बैकअप यस. मैं स्टार्टिंग 11. आई एम जस्ट टॉकिंग अबाउट स्टार्टिंग 11. you know so Vuki says no. I don't think anyone rates Dalot to be a starter for United. Shivam says no. At this point of time, all I can think is how badly out of position he was in the first game. We don't have options. I can totally relate to it, Danish bhai, and that's why I said I don't see him as our number one. I don't see him as our number one. जोस्को गार्डियोल भाई बहुत महंगा पड़ेगा और सेंटर बैक है. ही इज नॉट अ फुल बैक. संजय भाई. Simon says no. Has anyone tried to get the paddock of Barca's ballot this saga could last until deadline day? मैं वही बोला लेफ्ट फुटेड सीबी भाई नहीं चाहिए ना. 70 मिलियन में नहीं देखे 70 मिलियन में देके अभी नहीं चाहिए अब सीबी. चलो भाई वो तो पता ही था राजेश भाई. ये पता है अब. ये पता ही लग रहा है कि ही इज जस्ट नॉट विलिंग नॉट विलिंग टू कम. ठीक है भाई मूव ऑन. मूव ऑन. सिंपल एज दैट भाई. चलो ठीक है हो गया. हमने सब कुछ ट्राई कर लिया. ही जस्ट सेइंग नो नो नो. तो चलो भाई मूव ऑन. Danish says, just imagine if we choose a combined 11 of both Manchester teams. Exactly. Max to max one. Yeah. Even not one. क्या ही बोलूं मैं. Pavard for an option, definitely. Gaurav bhai, 100%. 100% I would go for Pavard for an option. भाई देखो एंटनी फॉर 80 मिलियन कोई सेंस नहीं बनता. बट हाँ एंटनी के लिए अगर शुरू में जाते तो वो 50 मिलियन में मिल जाता. For me, Anthony is not a world beater, but definitely he got, he's liked by the manager, he's rated by the manager. So, मैं वही बोलूंगा बस. इसके अलावा तो और कुछ नहीं. डियोंग के चक्कर में Simon, at this point of time, I don't even know what to say. At this point of time, I don't even know what to say. Because waiting for 3 months, if he was saying no for 3 months, even to Erik Ten Hag or the United board for 3 months, they should have just moved on. Now they're just looking like absolute clowns in front of the entire world. Wookie, 70 million, that's the price, that's the thing. That's the reason I think we are not going for him. Exactly, Danish bhai. And, he can definitely start from the bench. He can definitely start. Options to deta hi hai yaar. Anthony gives us a lot of options. We can make changes in the team as well. So, we had options, but unfortunately, what is the possibility? It's 50-50. Bhai Avirup bhai, Chelsea is definitely in the reckoning. Chelsea is definitely in the reckoning. So when Chelsea gets into any deal, bhai, they are serious. They are not like us. They are serious. They are serious. So definitely they are willing to pay the 17 million. But Chelsea, even he is not. going to Chelsea. He is saying, I just want to stay at Barcelona. He just want to say he wants to stay at Barcelona. Apparently, yeah. Rabiot का भाई कल तक हो जाएगा. I really hope कि आज भाई मोनाको जीत जाए. अरे दानिश भाई, all the very best for tomorrow. Venkatesh bhai, apparently his mother wants to take him to Monaco. So Monaco अगर आज जीत जाती है तो they will win the Champions League. So I want that. I want that. All the best, Danish bhai. All the very best. Aviru bhai, there is nothing that is giving us, nothing is giving anyone an upper hand. Anyone an upper hand. At this point of time, Frenkie de Jong just want to stay at Barcelona. उसको कहीं नहीं जाना. कहीं नहीं जाना. That's the thing. He doesn't want to move anywhere. Yes, guys, we are closing in on 3,500. So make sure that if you are here for the first time, please make sure that you are getting it subscribed from, United friends as well. That would help a lot. That's what called depth. Well said, Simon. Just want a world-class player at this point of time. Sorry, guys. We had the chance to get Caicedo for 5 million, Wookie. We had the chance to get Caicedo for 5 million. We let the chance go. If we don't sign any other player, do you think we will finish over West Ham? Yeah, we will finish over West Ham. West Ham के पास कोई क्वालिटी नहीं है. एक इंजरी ऑन वेस्ट हैम का भी वही हाल हो जाएगा. So, but अगर we are not making the signings, I really don't want us to be playing Europa. Just get out of it. Simple as that. Thanks a lot, Simon. Thanks a lot for joining in. Always great to have you out here. All right, guys. With this, I will be ending the stream as well. Danish Bhai's last comment: we need a midfielder and a player like Van Persie. Definitely, we need that. But are we going to get it? Most probably, Rabiot will be signing tomorrow. So whenever that happens, I will be coming online. We will be talking more about Rabiot and what more can happen. So keeping an eye on tomorrow transfer news. As I said, tonight's game, Monaco versus PSV. Monaco versus PSV tonight. That's gonna determine whether we are going to get, Rabiot or not. Rabiot we might not get if Monaco, moves ahead. So fingers crossed, and I really, really hope on behalf of every United fan that Monaco beats PSV and we don't get to see Rabiot United colors. At this point of time, I don't think any United fan wants Rabiot. And guys, as Sanjay Bhai says, if you are here for the first time, like, share, and subscribe. Your support will help a lot. And as I always say, keep that notification bell on. Keep that notification bell on. And today is I didn't want to talk about it, but I just wanna just a single moment of it. It's been 1 month to this day that my grandfather passed away. So it's just good to be with you guys. Talking about football and all. But as everyone says that when you lose a person, it's not gonna that place is not gonna be taken by anyone else. So thanks a lot, guys, for joining in, and you have been my constant support throughout. So thanks a lot for everything you do for me. So I will always thank you for that. So Rajesh Bhai says he doesn't want to leave for deferred visit. Let's see, Rajesh Bhai. I think he just wants to stay at Barcelona. Okay, good night, bro. रिजवान भाई, देखो फ्रेंकी डियोंग चाहिए था, बट अब मिलिंकोविच साविच के लिए जाएंगे लग रहा है. उसके अलावा हमारे पास कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है. हमारे पास ऑप्शन ही नहीं है. दैट्स द थिंग. Rabiot deal is not a smoke screen, Datta bhai. It's not a smoke screen. We all know that it's not a smoke screen, and it's been confirmed by everyone. It's not just one guy or two guys. It's been confirmed by everyone. Rajesh bhai, good night. Thanks a lot for joining. Leo, welcome to the stream. Thanks a lot, Leo. Thanks a lot. We may not agree on everything that you say. You may not agree to everything I say, but you have been here since day one. You have been here, supporting this channel. You are trying to get others from others, other places to this channel as well. So thanks a lot for every help that you do. And Sanjay bhai, I have to keep trying every day to make him proud. So everything I know about football, I learned about football. I learned from him. So he was the first person who gifted me a football as my birthday gift. So I was 11 at that point of time, and the World Cup 2006 World Cup was going to start very very shortly. So he was like, you and I still remember what he said at that point of time, that once you touch that football, you are never falling out of love of this game. And that was 2006. It is 2022. So it's been the same. What he said, 16 years, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. So thanks a lot, Lou. Means a lot. In the meanwhile, guys, whoever is here, as I always say, super chat, like, share, subscribe. It's just a part of the stream. Your presence, so being here and supporting me in every way that you can, that helps a lot. So whether you are liking, sharing, subscribing, putting that notification bell on, everything has its own perks. So thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot for joining in. Good night. Stay safe, and see you guys tomorrow. If Rabiot is getting announced, obviously I will come live. We will talk about it and how United should go ahead with the other signings. Till then, stay safe, guys. Have a great night. Enjoy a great time with your family, and see you soon. Good night, guys.